Michael Palin from his antics with Monty Python, or A Fish Called Wanda, or his offbeat travelogues, but he shows another side in the new movie American Friends. Palin plays an Oxford professor who faces ruin if he pursues a woman he met on vacation. And Michael Palin joins us. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
I really liked this movie.
Thank you. And no money has changed hands here, has
Yet.
it?
One of the beautiful things about this story is that it comes out of your real life. You have to tell the story about the diary.
Yeah, I mean, without the meeting, I wouldn't be here today. I first got a hold of a diary which was written in 1861, a little black notebook kept by Edward Palin, who was an Oxford professor. He went on holiday. I think he was about sort of 40 years old at the time, walking holiday in Switzerland. He tells of meeting two American women there, a younger one and her guardian, and he obviously falls in love with a 17-year-old. He's smitten with her. It says so in the diary. 6 years later, they marry, and he's given up everything for love. It's just a good story.
And it really is. It's a wonderful story. What was your reaction? What went through your mind when you saw this, to know this was your great-grandfather?
Yeah.
Great-grandfather.
Well, it's kind of shock. I mean, you didn't expect to see something that frank and that candid coming from your own relatives, you know? I mean, I don't know how my mother and father even met. They never told me that, let alone my grandfather, my great-grandfather. And here was something that was obviously very private to him in this diary, and there was the moment where he saw somebody he fell in love with, and it was a love that must have been at that time very dangerous for him, because Oxford in that period, if you were a tutor at Oxford, you were not allowed to be married. They had to be celibate, and you know, if you married, that was it. So there was a bit of danger there as well. But so you could tell this was his heart ruling his head.
And it's everything about it is, it's very small, the story is small, and the pictures are just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's all filmed in Oxford and Switzerland. And we wanted to get the contrast between Oxford, which in 1860 was a pretty dirty, grubby place. They had a plague of cholera there about in 1855, and
Watch
just
out
closed the
what's
university
in the bed,
down.
Right?
That's right. And Switzerland, which was obviously beautiful, and that's in a sense why I think the romance happened. He went away from Oxford, suddenly this place that was a limbo land of mountains and beautiful scenery and clear lakes and all that, and so we had to make Switzerland look as beautiful as possible.
It is amazing to just see you here, because in the most recent past, as we surf around from channel to channel to channel, we might see you just about anywhere in the world. And the last time I saw you, you were literally settling down to sleep in one of those tiny little cubicles in Japan, getting ready to watch a XXX movie or something.
Yes. How do you know I was getting to watch a XXX movie? I was going to try and get CBS Japan, you know, nice.
What is it like to make those?
Well, it's exhilarating because we work with a very small team, small crew, who become your travelling companions. Except one has a camera, and I love travel, and it's a great way to see the world and to try and bring back real encounters. We set very little up. It's not sort of long interviews with the president of a country or something like that, or a politician or whatever. It's how you buy a train ticket in Japan when you don't speak Japanese, things like that, which I think people like to know about travel, because travel is difficult. It isn't what the brochures say. It's very often uncomfortable. It's very often a great disappointment. You get sick, you get ill. But in the end, it's worth it, because you see a beautiful sort of volcano in the morning, or you see a river you've never seen before.
I've got a second left. Will there be a second Fish Called Wanda?
Yeah, John is working on a new film for next year. Yeah.
Right. Great to see you, and good luck with American Friends.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
We'll be back.
This portion